Hello again, everyone. Todd Michael Putnam from D&D Creative Table Designs, bringing you another adventure table idea. And this is Baronsport. Baronsport. And the reason that it's called Baronsport is because I created this one to be a port town, unlike some of the other ones that I've done, where it's actually a port directly owned by the Lord Baron of the area. So he's got his own keep or castle that's right up here, and he's the one that built this area up and protects it. And so it's his. It's basically colloquially known as Baronsport. And the idea behind it, I tried to make it as best as I could. This is my attempt at trying to create a lifelike port economy, so to speak, where of course you've got small fishing boats and stuff that are over here of various sizes, and another over here with, of course, the larger ships being able to dock across the way on the larger dock port. You've you've got a building for commerce and stuff, port authority type thing for when people come in, the dock master essentially for the big stuff that's coming off to make sure what's legal, unlegal, and pay taxes. That's always the important thing going there. So they pay taxes as they unload off of the unload gear and stuff off of the ship. And then of course you've also got a number of small fishing vendors and stuff that they go in and whatever they get from right off of the sea, they sell fresh directly here on the docks to the local populace. And who makes up the local populace? Well, some of them are farmers, like these people here. They just do farming and stuff, and meat, poultry, and all those kind of basic things. But then, of course, off the other side here, there's the town proper, where all of the other stuff takes place, where millers and there's ale houses and hedge wizards, and you've got blacksmiths and stuff, provisioners, and all kinds of in the small roundabout right here, right outside of the keep proper itself, where all the common folk basically live their life. And so you've got a smithy over here, and provisioners, and people coming in from the outside with their caravans of stuff, and of course people walking along carrying baskets of grain or whatever it is, just the regular life stuff. And then over this small moat for protection there's a small bridge. Pardon me. Hopefully I make it through this video. Is the Baron's Keep itself. And inside the keep, it's obviously much nicer than any place else. So there's, for example, there's of course an actual chapel, because the official religious stuff is whatever kept in there. If they keep their religious hierarchs close at hand and well taken care of, that makes a nice strong political alliance. And so whatever the Baron says for edicts and whatnot, of course, is backed by the church, and so it has that double strength going on to it. Then of course there's other members of the Baron's family or whatnot, or high nobles that have their own houses and horses and stuff that are in here. The Baron of course has his own armory and smithy and stuff there for getting that work done. Yet another basically well kept manor house inside of the keep walls, probably a guest house for visiting people. And then, of course, the keep itself, where the Baron lives and his family, and where they hold court, etc., and so forth. So all of that's going on, and of course, there's lighted braziers that are up on the top of some of the kings there, so they can keep an eye out on stuff. They have flags that are up there denoting, of course, the Baron's sigil and house crest and stuff. And of course, there's going to be over here, you're going to see guards up at the front gate, where people who are bringing stuff in and out of the keep get inspected to make sure they don't have any illegal weapons or magic or anything like that could be potentially of harm to the Baron. In the center here, the Baron, of course, has some kind of a big statue. In this case, it's like a giant raven or whatever it is. That maybe that's the family crest or something. that stands out. So that's basically the idea behind what the things that make up Barron's Port. And of course, what kind of story could you tell? This has an infinite number of stories that you can tell, because is there something illegal coming in from the shipping to the Baron's house that he's aware of, the Baron's Keep, excuse me, that he's aware of, and he's using that in order to bolster himself and gain more lands or anything like that, or keep the population under his thumb more? Or is there something coming in illegal from the shipping and whatnot to funnel some kind of a rebellion for the townsfolk, because the Baron himself is a terrible person, and so they finally had enough, and they're trying to get weapons and armor and mercenaries or whatever in from far off locale in order to be able to try and overthrow the Baron. So anything like that, anything along the lines of there's trade that's coming in from the sea, and it's going through the ports and whatnot, but it's going to be somehow involving the town populace and or the obviously offset Baron's Keep. You can clearly see that there's different styles of living here, right, between how the Baron lives and how the populace lives, and maybe that there's the difference has grown great enough that there's enough tension that there could be some kind of rebellion that's brewing, that's going on. Or it could be that the Baron is a kind and good and decent person, and he's providing well for everybody, but there's rabble rousers that's stirring up the populace against him and making up lies against the Baron, and they're the ones that are fomenting the rebellion and bringing it in, and the Baron thinks that his people are all happy with him, and so he's going to be blindsided when this happens. So there's all kinds of different events or things that you can run in a town like this. But the idea behind it basically is to try and create some kind of a ecologically sound and economically sound model for a place that feels real to adventure in, where there's different levels of the stratosphere of the social stratosphere for between the commoners and the laborers and the farmers and whatnot, and high nobility and the ship captains and things of that nature. And of course, then you've always going to have, there's going to be like a hedge wizard or whatever that you can go to, that he can get oracles of some kind to tell people, give them mysterious warnings about what may be coming on, or omens for what's happening. And of course, then there's like there's always going to be a tavern that you can go to. You can pick up all kinds of rumors and things for happening, and pick up the basic pulse of what the town folks think and what's bothering them, or what they're happy about or not happy about. So there's a variety of different things, and of course, even right here, there's always, an adventure board that you can put on there, where the heroes can come and check that out, and whatever different stories that you might want to have to work out, different things that people want their cats rescued from a tree or whatever, are up there, so that you can have a number of side quests in the experience as well. So that's it. That is Baron's Court. Hope you like it. The battle mat itself, the ocean mat, is from WizKids. They have a ocean mat. Love that thing. Also the grass mat. There's two of them here. They're 5 foot by 3, all of them. Those are also from WizKids. The majority of the houses are either 3D prints or hard foam from Zitterdess, including most of the castle. The internal buildings are mostly 3D print, but I think that one there, the blacksmith or whatever it is, I think that's foam, but the rest of them are 3D prints, except for the big keep itself. That's actually from Wayfair. Off of Wayfair itself, it's supposed to be just a decorative stand, so you can put things and display stuff. But it worked out to be just about the right size to me, that I could use it I could double as a keep. Again, I always throw a wide net for what could I use something for, and when you pan back, it actually blends in pretty good. Doesn't do too bad of a job of blending in with the rest of the keep. The big ship itself is also from WizKids. That's the Falling Star. I've got 2 of those things. Love those things. They're fantastic. My little stables that I have here, or shops, are 3D prints also, along with some of these boats. The docks are from Zitterdess also. Those are hard foam docks. And the roads themselves are from Novus or something like that. I can't remember, but all you have to do is do a search for 28 millimeter dirt roads on eBay or Etsy, and you'll find a number of them up there. I can't remember what the name is off the top of my head. And same thing for these are fields and stuff. I just found them off eBay, I think, and just grabbed some of them. It's, somebody crafted them. You can easily craft your own as far as that's concerned. So, and the river is from Pegasus Hobbies. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the build, and look forward to hearing your comments. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the adventure, and I will see you guys next adventure. Take care. Bye.